So now in this tutorial, we will see how to publish a storyboard. So once you've done your storyboard and turned it into an animatics, it can be quite useful to publish your storyboard. To publish your storyboard, let's go into File menu, Publish. So you have three choices. We have the HTML, PDF, and EDL. With the PDF tab, I have first of all the choice of the place I want to save my project. I can also use a copyright like my name or the name of the production or the name of the studio. And I can also use a small logo. By clicking on this point, I will open my Finder or my Windows Explorer to find a logo in JPEG or in PNG. So it can be the logo of the production or the logo from the studio. I can choose the page format, the page orientation, so in landscape or in portrait. I can choose the layout orientation in Japanese or in Occidental. So in Japanese, the images are verticals, and in Occidental, the images are one after every other images, just like this, in an horizontal orientation. You can define the layout scale, so more or less the size of images, small, medium, or large. You can also define this thumbnail view. So it can be the full project size, the camera variable size, the camera constant size, and the camera view. To explain you the difference. So let's change the place. Okay. Save. And let's publish. Here is the full project size view. I redo the same, but this time with camera variable size. Publish. And here we can see the size of each thumbnail will change following the camera movement. Here's the camera constant size. So here, the thumbnail view is always constant and is not changing. And last but not least, the camera view. So here you won't see the camera move, you will directly see the camera's point of view. So we can see the camera moves. Other options. We have here the frame. It means the frame that we will see within the storyboard, within the PDF file. So we have the choice between clip current frame, clip framing, and bookmarks. Those are current frame you were on each clip. So for example, if I was on, on this frame, on another one, an interesting shortcut, if you use tab, you will go to the next clip. So I can be up on this image, tab on this image, etc., etc. So this is what we call the current frame, just here. The clip framing is the first image we see at the beginning of each clip. And the bookmarks are, the bookmarks you have eventually defined within the storyboard, within the clips. The bookmarks, just to refresh your memory, are those blue lines you can define by making a right click like this. So when you define several bookmarks inside a clip, you will export all the bookmarks. And that's why in my storyboards, I had several images and not just one image. Then you can define different information, like the thumbnail information related to the clip or to the project, the different action, dialogue, or notes. So those information can eventually show the clip color if you defined a color group. You can also display the hidden clips, so the clips you hide like this. And you can choose to open the PDF file automatically after you published it. The other tab, HTML, is more or less like the PDF, except it will render an HTML file. There is a tiny advantage to use HTML file. So it renders a HTML file and it renders a folder with the style, so the CSS file and all images, all images from the storyboard and even some GIF if you've created a camera move or if you have animated something within your clip. So you can, here as well, you can define a copyright and a URL to, for example, to your blog, to your studio's website, or to your DeviantArt account, as you like. You can add two logos, a top left logo and a small logo. You can accept or not to export the animation. So the animation, it means the GIF for the camera moves or for the little animation made within the clip. And you can choose a clip background. Not really a clip background, it's more a scene background. For example, here I have a scene with two clips. And here I have separated scenes. So if I use this background color, it means I will have, this one will be blue, orange. These both clips will be blue again, orange, blue. I will show you with an image. It will be easier to understand. By default, we have 3 different views available: the Japanese, Occidental, and thumbnail view, and you can also create your own view. To create your own style, your own view, you can click on Add a new style. So you can give it a name. You can choose the organization, the orientation, vertical or horizontal. So vertical for Asian view and horizontal for Occidental view. You can define to have separation or not when you are in a horizontal view. So one clip per line or one scene per line or no separation. You can choose which information you want to display. So the scene, the clip, the duration, just the scene, just the duration, or as you like. You can also choose the size of each image, which view you would like to have, project view, the project with camera, and the optimal project view. The animation view, it means if you want to see, for example, the camera view, or if you want to have the project view, and the camera will move, and which contents you would like to display. Action, dialogue notes, or just action, or just dialogue, or nothing. So for example, let's say I would like to export my HTML using 2 views, my style and the Japanese view. So I will click on Publish. Oh, first of all, sorry, I will define the place I would like to save it. Okay. And let's publish. So it will take some time. Don't worry, it's normal, since it has to render a lot of images, a style, a CSS file, and also an HTML file. And here we are. So now to display the rendering, let's go to my Finder. And okay, here is my storyboard test. So if I double click on it, I'll get this. page. So I reassure you, I'm not on the internet here. I'm just using the HTML file without any other connection to internet. And I have the choice between the Japanese view and my style. So let's click on the Japanese view. Let's close the tab and let's see the My Style. And here's my style. If I let my cursor above a thumbnail, I can see immediately the camera move or the animation. And the last way to publish your storyboard is to use the EDL tab. The EDL will do two things. First of all, it will export each clip in a separated file. I mean, you won't have just one big file with all clips inside, but you will have one file by clip. Plus, it will create an EDL file, an edit list file. This edit list file will allow editing software to import the video in the good order. So you don't have to import manually each video separately, but with the EDL file, automatically it takes the video in the good order. And if you copy audio files, it will even import the audio files just in a single click. So this function is really useful. For example, if you prefer to edit your animatic, for example, to make some fade in, fade out, applying some text. If you need to make a real edition with an editing software, then you can use the EDL format.